My name is Timmy, and this is my senior project presentation titled Collaboration and Awareness. So it was just the end of junior year, and summer was just beginning. I heard about this thing called Senior Project, which you had to volunteer over 30 hours at an organization of your choosing. Now, I didn't think that I could balance Senior Project and school at the same time, so I wanted to get it done over the course of the summer. So the first logical step would be choice of organization. And as you can see, I want to make a difference in someone's life, not through education, but through sustaining someone. And this led me to Joe's Food Locker at 3301 Farm Ranch Road. And as you can see, Joe's Food Locker is a food bank which we would donate, canned and produce. So as you can see there, those would be my typical activities, which I will get into. It's a food bank in which we donate canned goods and produce to people that really need it. And it's at 3301 Farm Ranch Road. In those images right there, you can see that's our typical activities, which I'll get into. So the typical activities on Thursday. Number 1, packaging, produce, and canned goods. Number 2, teamwork. And number 3, communication. So in terms of packaging, we would be donated foods from maybe grocery stores or other food banks, and we'd have to package the produce in these plastic bags and put the canned goods in large brown paper bags. So in terms of produce, you might have stuff like onions or potatoes, carrots, stuff like that. And the amount of food you would put in each bag would correspond to the nutritional requirements for someone. And we would also demonstrate teamwork and communication. In terms of teamwork, we would have to work with several other people to get each station running as smoothly as possible. So for example, if our plastic bags are running low, then we'd have to ask someone to get some more, which demonstrates communication. If these boxes of food are running low, you might have to ask someone to go to the storage room right there and just get some more. Typical activities, Friday. So Joe's Food Locker, over the course of the summer, typically would occur on Thursdays and Fridays. And on Friday, we would actually begin with the distribution. So all the foods that we packaged yesterday and all the canned goods we put in those bags, we would be distributing it today, since they might not be the best place in their lives. So you just have to talk with them, give them a smile, and just generally be friendly with them. Number 3, cleaning up. So after all the people trickle through and they get all their food, you have to clean up all these supplies that you put up. So for example, with these tents up there, you have to fold them up and put them in the shipping container. These pallets would have to be brought to the back, and these tables would have to be folded up and brought away. Number 4, stocking and restocking. So most of the things that we would package would be brought to these pallets and be brought to the storage room for things like AC, or it's more convenient storage-wise. So you essentially have some people that would be filling these racks with food bags, in which they would move back and forth between the classroom, and that's typically someone's entire job for the work day. But I just chose this picture in particular because it was the only memory that I really took a photo of. We were just stacking bags of carrots on this other volunteer, and I just thought it was kind of funny. So learn outcome, engaging with issues of global importance, poverty. So I was never really personally affected by things like poverty, and it was never really an issue that was discussed in my general community. So my time at Joe's Food Locker really opened my eyes in interacting with these people, and especially with the fact that most of these people never really spoke or looked. They spoke and looked the same as me, and they never really were any different than I was. Maybe they were just going through a rough patch in their lives. And as you can see there's a disability placard. So especially since poverty might not be this person's fault, and it really allowed me to judge people less based on looks. So with all this equipment over here, there will also be cones and signs in the front that would effectively funnel cars into a single file line. And it would usually take around 20 to 30 minutes. It would go by really quickly because there's a lot of volunteers helping out, and especially since there was no cars or people coming to get their food. So it really wouldn't take that long, maybe around 20 minutes.
Okay.
Thank you.